Hey everybody, my name is Lowell and welcome to the channel. So we've got a sponsored video. Thank you very much, Joe, for this one. So let's jump back into RWBY. This is going to be Volume 2, Episode 6. I keep saying episode. It's actually chapter. Burning the Candle. Let's jump in and let's have a look at this one.
I need you to pick a tablecloth.
They're exactly the same.
Aren't they both the same? I don't even know why I asked.
Oh, that's a big speaker. Holy moly. He's
So, have you picked
strong.
up a dress yet? What's the point? Who cares about the dance if Blake isn't going?
Oh, don't worry. She's going.
Weiss?
I thought we agreed. No doilies.
If I don't get doilies, you
Doilies?
don't get fog machines.
What is she, a 45-year-old
Dances can have
lady?
fog machines?
Doilies.
We were thinking about it.
That's pretty cool.
You ladies all excited for dress up?
Yeah, right.
Laugh all you want. I'll be turning heads tomorrow night.
What are you two wearing?
This?
Ignore him, for he knows not what he says.
Hey, I may have moved to Mistral, but I grew up in Vacuo. It's not exactly a shirt and tie kind of place.
Yeah, we've noticed.
So, what does Blake think of all this? She's still being all, you know, Blakey?
Obviously. I still can't think of a way to change her mind.
She's still
Guys.
obsessed.
Trust me, Blake will be at the dance tomorrow.
Okay. She obviously knows something. She's very obsessed about it. Who's still on the red dot? Is that because she's a faunus, a cat faunus? Somebody's trying to distract her with a red dot? Wait, come on. Who is that? Oh,
Hello!
Where do you...
my
We
God.
need to talk.
Yoink! Oh, what the? Wow, look how long his hair
We
is.
need to talk.
Everybody's getting yanked
Ren.
away.
I'm just gonna come out and say it. You are one of my best friends. These past few months, I feel
Oh,
like
that's
we've
nice.
really bonded. Even though you don't say much. I mean, you're really
Strong silent
quiet.
type.
To be perfectly honest, I don't know that much about you personally, but darn it, I consider you to be the brother I never had.
Okay.
And I, you.
Which is why I
Oh.
wanted to get your advice on girls.
Girls?
I just don't know how to.
Oh,
Girls,
is he
um,
still
I-
talking about
I
vibes?
guess what I'm asking is, well, how did you and Nora, you know?
Duh.
We're not actually together.
Nora, I said headphones on!
John, what is this all about?
It's
He must
wise.
have been eavesdropping.
I'm completely head over heels for her, and she won't even give me a chance.
Come on, man.
She's cold, but she's also incredible. She's smart and graceful and talented. I mean, have you heard her sing? I just wish she'd take me seriously, you know? I wish I could tell her how I feel without messing it all up.
Then do it.
What?
Oh.
Tell her exactly what you've just said. No ridiculous schemes, no pickup lines. Just be honest.
But what if...
Jean, you can't get it wrong if it's the truth.
That's true.
You're right.
You can get rejected, but you can't
Thanks,
get it wrong.
Kira. Good talk, Ren.
Yes. But
Practice what you preach, Pyrrha.
even though headphones have got hammers on it.
Yeah, and if you're going
That's
to tell me
true.
to stop, you may as well just save your breath. I don't want you to stop. I want you to slow down.
We don't have the luxury to slow down.
It's not a luxury, it's a necessity.
The necessity is stopping Torchwick.
And we're going to. But first you have to
Yeah,
sit
but
down
you're
and
not
listen
going to
to
be
what I
any
have to
good
say.
if you're knackered.
Fine.
Ruby and I grew up in Patch, an island just off the coast of Vale.
Oh, a little bit
Our
of
parents were
backstory.
huntsmen. Our dad taught at Signal, and our mom would take on missions around the kingdom. Her name
Oh.
was Summer Rose. And she was like super mom. Baker of cookies and slayer of giant monsters. And then, one day she left for a mission and never came back.
Oh.
It was tough. Ruby was really torn up, but I think she was still too young to really get what was going on, you know? And my dad just kinda shut down. It wasn't long before I learned why. Summer wasn't the first love he'd lost.
Oh.
She was the second. The first was my mom. He wouldn't tell me
Wait,
everything.
what?
But I learned that the two of them had been on a team together with Summer and Crow, and that she'd left me with him just after I was born. No one had seen her since.
Why did she leave you?
That question.
Wait,
Why?
what?
I didn't know the answer, but I was determined to find out. It was all I thought about. I would ask anybody I could what they knew about her. Then, one day, I found something. What I thought was a clue that could lead me to answers. Or maybe even my mother. I waited for Dad to leave the house, put Ruby in a wagon, and headed out.
Wow.
I must have walked for hours.
That's
I had cuts and bruises.
scary by
I was
yourself.
totally exhausted, but I wasn't gonna let anything stop me. When we finally got there, I could barely stand. But I didn't care. I had made it. And then I saw them. Those burning red eyes.
Oh.
There we were, a toddler asleep in the back of a wagon and a stupid girl too exhausted to even cry for help. We might as well have been served on a silver platter. But, as luck would have it,
Is
our
that Crow?
uncle showed up just in time.
Oh, yeah. Uncle Crow, yeah.
My stubbornness should have gotten us killed that night.
Yang, I'm sorry that happened to you, and I understand what you're trying to tell me, but this is different. I'm not a child, and this isn't just a search for answers. I can't just—
I told you, I'm not telling you to stop. I haven't. To this day, I still want to know what happened to my mother and why she left me, but I will never let that search control me. We're going to find the answers we're looking for, Blake. But if we destroy ourselves in the process, then what good are we?
You don't understand. I'm the only one who can do this.
No, you don't understand. If Roman Torchwick walked through that door, what would you do?
I'd fight him.
You'd lose.
I can't stop him.
You can't even stop me.
She's got no energy. Come on.
I'm not asking you to stop. Just please, get some rest. Not just for you, but for the people you care about.
Wait, so who is her mother then?
And if you feel like coming out tomorrow, I'll save you a dance.
Oh. Little wink there at the end. Hmm.
Neptune.
Uh-oh.
Oh, hey, what's
Oh,
up?
no.
I know this is a little unorthodox, but I wanted to ask you
Struck
something.
out again, son.
Would you like to accompany me to the dance tomorrow?
Yikes. Ah.
Oh, you look beautiful.
Can we have a serious talk about how Weiss fights in these?
Can't even walk in the high heels.
Stupid, dumb neck trap.
I knew you'd look better in a tie.
Oh, she came.
So, does this mean we're going together?
Technically, though my first dance is spoken for.
Everybody looks so fancy.
I told you she would come.
Mission accomplished. So, what do we do now?
Just have fun.
Does that mean I can change out of these stupid things and into my hood now?
Nope.
Stupid lady stilts.
Not enjoying yourself?
Lady stilts.
No,
Nice.
Everything's fine. I'm just not much of a fancy dancy girl.
Well, you can't spend your entire life on the battlefield, even if you may want to.
Yeah, that lesson's been floating around a lot lately.
If you think about it, fighting and dancing aren't so different. Two partners interlocked. Although, one wrong move on the ballroom merely leads to a swollen foot.
Or a twisted ankle.
It's not every day that friends are able to come together like this. Time has a way of testing our bonds. But it's nights like these that can help keep them stronger than ever. Nights like these are ones we'll never forget.
You guys are just in time.
Oh no.
Wouldn't miss it for the world.
Oh, what are they up to? Ah, come on.
Whenever I think of you, how I wish you only knew you might be my dream come true. But what do I have to do to make you notice me?
Now, good episode. Obviously, Blake is still obsessing. That little story that Yang said about, how she obsessed about, finding her real mother. Surprising that she's not a full sister of Ruby, but so she's obviously still trying to find her mother, but she's not obsessing about it because she's already done that and she knows that doesn't work. She just gets burnt out and almost got her and her Ruby killed in the process, fighting the three Grims. So she's learned from experience. She's trying to tell Blake, don't stop, but just pace yourself. You don't have to discover everything overnight. You can still give your all, but not obsess about it to the point where you can't even stand up and can't even fight, even if you find them as well too. So, nice that Blake obviously went to the party, went to the dance. Nice that she, was going to have the first dance with Yang. A little bit of a wink there at the end. Interesting. So, poor Jan, still not getting the message that Vice doesn't feel for him the same way that he does for her. But Pyra's in the background. Almost like that ending song that we had there. What do I need to do to get you to notice me? What do I need to do? She gave some honest advice there. She wasn't standing in his way. If he wants to go and, win the heart of Vice, that's fine. So, she definitely wasn't going to stand in the way. Gave him some good, honest advice. Just be yourself. No games. No nothing like that. I like that little bit in there. Maybe you should take your own advice as well, too. So, very good advice there from Nora as well too. So, but great episode. Obviously at the end with Emerald and Mercury walking in there at the end of the dance. I still don't know what their game is. I don't know what their angle is. I'm assuming we're about to find out in the next couple of episodes. So, yeah, I'm not too sure what's going to happen. So, guys, thank you very much for joining me today. Make sure you stay safe, and I'll definitely see you in the next reaction video. Did you enjoy that video? Why not watch another one?